This week on Epic Trails, we're hiking along the West Highland Way in beautiful Scotland. You see pictures of this place, you don't really expect the forest, huh? Look, don't touch.
Looks like the fun's about to start here. To Scotland.
Man, that view is worth it, huh? So come with me as we hike along the West Highland Way. And also, my dad is here.
The West Highland Way is Scotland's most beloved hiking trail, stretching from Mogai to Fort William, a full 96 miles of pristine Scottish countryside. Here you'll see everything from dense forests to sandy lochside beaches to the vast expanses of Glencoe, along with all the idyllic mountain towns that dot the way. But first, we're in the historic streets of Glasgow, getting a taste of the local culture. So one of the things I like about Scotland is just how the world kind of slows down when you're here. As an American, everything is just fast, fast, fast all the time. But you come here, it's just so easy breezy paced. Everybody's super relaxed.
We're at the Scotia. This is Glasgow's oldest pub, founded in 1792.
Scotland's landscapes are legendary, but so is its pub culture. These places are more than just watering holes. They're community hubs full of stories, music, and history. After a pint at the Scotia, we head north to the town of Mogai to start our journey along the West Highland Way. This hike was something a little bit different than what I normally do. We hiked with a group called Max Adventure, and they provided a luggage transfer service for us. Max Adventure is a self-guided travel service that sets up your whole trip, including places to stay and a route to follow, all while taking care of your bags with a luggage transfer service. And they offer hiking and biking vacations across the UK, Europe, and beyond.
Boy, it's beautiful.
I love the sheep. It's so cool how so much of it is still a very active farmland. It's like we're still in the past.
Even smells like a farm.
Is that good or bad?
That's good. That's
good.
Real good.
That's good.
That's good.
We like that. So I guess we should address the elephant in the room here.
Okay.
What exactly are you doing here?
Hanging out with you.
Yeah, so intergenerational travel is a really big deal. It's a great way to reconnect with members of your family. You know, we're spread all over the place these days. We're living in different states.
Yeah.
Just coming over here with your friends and family and loved ones and spending some time in a completely different place. It's just such a good way to reconnect. This time that you spend with people hiking and camping, it's more time than people spend together over the course of years.
Exactly.
Just such a good way to have memorable experiences with people.
It is.
But let's not get too sappy.
Okay, let's not.
Let's not get too sappy. In fact, you're standing a little too close to me. Back it up.
After a steep hike out of the farmland, we reached Connick Hill, where we got our first good view of Loch Lomond. Loch Lomond is surrounded entirely by beaches, which actually feel like beaches. White sand, little tiny pebbles. As we were passing by to our first stop, we came by this beach and just had to chill out there for a little while.
Whew. Wow, that's gorgeous.
It's quiet. Just hear the wind in the trees.
Man, I gotta say, this is one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever seen.
It is. Just the backdrop of the mountains, the sun on the water.
Seeing the Scottish lochs for the first time was unbelievable. You can't really comprehend just how big these things are. This was our first amazing view of the trip, and we've got many more to come.
We're taking the trail from Rowerdinnen
Rowerdinnen.
to Rowerdinnen.
The Max Adventure Guide set us on our way, giving us some handy local insight while pointing us in the right direction.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be following Loch Lomond the entire way. Look at that.
Nice.
With the route set, we leave Rowerdinnen behind, following the shoreline north, heading deeper into the forest. Tucked along the trail is a stone sculpture dedicated to those who gave their lives in the First and Second World Wars.
This is the Loch Lomond National Park Memorial Sculpture.
A reminder of Scotland's proud history and that the freedom to roam these beautiful areas was earned by those who came before.
I like the way it frames up the mountains. Honesty box. I've heard about these. Like, local people just kind of bake whatever and they put them in these honesty boxes and you show up and leave your money and take your treats.
The honesty box is a lot about the Scottish people. I mean, they're very warm, friendly, trusting. You feel wonderful the whole time you're here. So it was really, really special. I enjoyed that.
Just standing here on the trail, you're surrounded by greenery, but you look across the loch and you can see the highlands sticking out. It's amazing, just the amount of different environments you can cram into such a small place. You think about the highlands and this is not what you picture, huh?
Definitely not. I mean, there's so much life out here. It's so green, the plant life is so dense.
You down for a little refresher? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, God.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
That's cold.
After a brief refresher, it's time to catch a ferry into Inverstade to do the most Scottish thing you can do in Scotland: order haggis.
We're here at the historic Drovers Inn to finish up our hike, have ourselves a pint and maybe a wee bit of haggis, which should be fun because we're Americans and have never had haggis before.
No.
Haggis is without a doubt Scotland's most iconic dish. Born from a need to use every part of an animal, haggis is a mixture of sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, mixed with oats and spices, traditionally cooked inside a sheep's stomach. The question is, can our unrefined palates appreciate it?
Wow, that's not bad at all.
That's actually very, very good.
Very good.
I like that a lot.
Me too.
I thought it would be like an acquired taste. You know, like caviar, it's like,
I was a little nervous, but
No.
it's very good.
It's objectively good. To haggis.
To Scotland.
From the quiet lochside forests to the proper Scottish Highlands, this is what people think about when they imagine the West Highland Way. We're coming up off the lochs into the lower highlands. You can see the environment is just so different now. We're hiking up to the King's House, which is at a place called Glencoe. And this is kind of what you think about when you think about the West Highland Way. Every step you take, the views get bigger, the wind cuts deeper, and suddenly you imagine yourself transported to a different time in history as you hike deeper and deeper into the heart of Scotland.
Still snow up on the mountains.
Kind of weird for it to be like t-shirt weather down here, snowy up there.
Yeah.
Certainly a lot more comfortable that time. We went camping in the winter and I almost died.
Yeah, I remember that. Or the time we went kayaking and you almost died.
Beginning to see a running theme.
I can probably think of more if I put my mind to it.
Oh, I'm certain you could. Tonight we'll be staying in the King's House, a famous stop within Glencoe, Scotland's most well-known glen, known for its absolutely iconic scenery.
What's going on, man? I'm Mike.
Connor, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Connor, bar supervisor at King's House Hotel at Glencoe, Scotland.
So we're here for the whiskey tasting, and this is going to be embarrassing, but we don't know a single thing about whiskey. So maybe
Shocking.
you could educate us a little bit.
That is perfectly all right. We can definitely do that for you.
Our fine selection of whiskies, I mean, we have a lot of them. We try and go between everything from a bit of Islay whiskey to a bit of Lowland whiskey, but Highland whiskey. We even have some Central Belt whiskies on there. We try and cover more or less every aspect in whiskey.
So the difference between American whiskey and Scottish whiskey is the distilling process. So our whiskey must be distilled for a minimum of 3 years, where your American whiskey is distilled, bottled, sold.
Honestly, I just thought whiskey was something you sipped to look cool and just pretended to like. But it turns out when it's aged right, made by people who know what they're doing, It actually tastes really good.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Does Scotland have the best whiskey?
Of course we do. That wasn't a question.
What I like most about this hotel is waking up in the morning. My bedroom personally has a view out onto the Glencoe mountain range. Anywhere you go, you're going to get a fantastic view.
After getting a proper whiskey education, we stepped outside just in time to catch some live Scottish music filling the air. I don't know if it was just the atmosphere or maybe it was the whiskey tasting, but my dad decided that he was going to jump in and play with the band. I think he did a pretty good job. Thank you.